Well, that was a cool swimsuit scene. Actually, it's not just a cool swimsuit. We get to see these 5 girls naked. Yes, them in their naked in the bath, and then we get to see them in their swimsuits in Hajime's bath. Yeah, in the boys' bath where Hajime is. So very cool. And now we're gonna get the girl of the chapter. We're gonna choose again, and of course, naturally, we're gonna choose Yui right here. Yes, because like I say, I'm going down Yui's route first. So yeah, Yui. I don't feel tired at all. It's been almost a month since all the girls confessed to me. Oh, been almost a month already, huh? While mulling over my answer to their confessions, I was struck by a sudden urge to use the washroom, and I quietly exited my room. After taking care of my business, I decided that instead of returning to my room, I will be able to relax better while I sort out my thoughts in deserted lounge. On the sofa, in the deserted lounge, okay?
Senpai desu ka?
Oh, Yui. In her pajamas, I presume. Kozuka? It's hard to make out her features in the dark, but that voice unmistakably belongs to her. What's the matter? Can't sleep?
はい。枕が変わるとなかなか眠れなくて、お水をいただきに参りましたの。
What do you mean without your regular pillow? What happened to your regular pillow?
先輩こそどうされたんですか?
Same as you, really. I'm also having a little trouble sleeping. After pouring herself a cup from the water cooler, she comes walking towards me. Did you have fun today? Oh yeah, her pajamas.
はい。とても楽しかったですよ。バーベキューもお風呂も。
Yes, bath time as well.
それに今だって、こんな風にお泊まりをする機会はめったにありませんから。すごくドキドキしています。
Nervousness? Don't you mean excitement? Yeah, waku waku.
いいえ、ドキドキです。
Doki doki ka.
だって普段じゃこんな時間に先輩とお話なんてできませんから。
Doki doki can say it's nervous, but it's more on the excited part. It's like doki doki, oh, it feels you, oh, feel excited. Yeah. Doki doki shimasu is like your heart is thumping, like beating with excitement, that sort of thing.
いけないことをしているようで、ドキドキが収まりませんわ。
The words are almost enough to make my heart start pounding. Doki doki. Ore no kokoro mo doki doki shimasu. In fact, I'm starting to feel somewhat nervous.
もう少しそちらへ行ってもよろしいですか?
Of course. Oh, wow, sure, go ahead. She squirms and scoots herself a few inches towards me. Oh, wow. Something wrong? Are you gonna tell me that you snuck into my room and then smelled my room? And lie on my bed? Again, she scoots a teensy bit closer. Oh, you're getting closer. What's there to be so shy about? Well, imagine a girl getting closer to the one she loves. Considering the level of self-confidence she usually displays, it's kind of cute how timid she's acting around me now. She almost reminds me of some sort of tiny animal. Like cat. You can sit closer, I don't mind. Yes, I'm gonna grab you! Grab you close to me. She responds by instead pulling away from me. But no! Don't! Didn't you say you wanted to sit closer to me? She instantly retreats away the moment I try to close the distance between us. Ending up on the opposite side of the coffee table a short distance away.
私が行くと申し上げたのであって、こちらに来てくださいという意味ではございませんわ。
I'm not gonna do anything naughty to you though. At a glance, she already seems quite embarrassed. I don't want to go too far in teasing her. Well, I mean, I know what she meant by to do that as in like, go closer to her, but still. Sorry, I won't do that again. I'll let you decide the distance.
そうですか。 ですが、しないとおっしゃられると、少し寂しい気もしますわね。
That's why you see why girls always have conflicting feelings. Either way is fine with me. Whatever you want, Kozuka. Tsuki Nishiro.
私の
It's really not that big of a deal, but she appears to be giving it deep thought. I mean, for a girl who has feelings for a guy, yes, it is a big thing.
決めましたわ。
Okay?
こんな機会、もうあるかわかりませんし、
So are you gonna hug me?
やはり私、先輩のおそばに。
Yes! Sobani! Huh? In an effort to stave off her embarrassment, she peeks into a half dog, but promptly trips on her own 2 feet, tumbling through the air towards me. Oh! You, 危なかった. You okay there?
はい、おかげさまで。
Somehow I managed to catch her in my arms before she hit the ground. Yes, I'm hugging you now. What's wrong? Did you hit something? The arms wrapped around my back tightened their grip in response.
少しだけ、このままで。
Unsure where to put my hands, I placed them gently on her shoulders.
先輩との時間、ずっと続けばいいのに。
You can make it a reality if I confess to you, which I am going to.
先輩のこと、知れば知った分、どんどん惹かれてしまって。強いて言うなら、胸が痛みます。
Your heart hurts. Your heart aches. Ugh. Can't do anything for wounds that are non-physical.
なので、痛みが消えるようにさすっていただけませんか？
You want me to rub your chest? Okay. You want me to rub your arm? Your heart? No, not her heart, her chest.
ええ、引っかかりが少ない分、さすりやすいと思いますわよ。
Yes, and while you're doing that, move your hands down a bit, yeah? And I turn around in surprise. She smiles playfully, puffing out her chest. A blue joke from your wall, people? Wait, what? Alright, you want me to rub it? I'll rub it to your heart's content. I almost forgot what to do there. Why don't you take off your shirt for me first? That'll make it a lot easier for me.
構いませんが、私今下着はつけてませんわよ。
Wait, what? You're not wearing a bra? What? You're not? Seriously? Shit, we're still inside the dorm, so someone could walk down the stairs at any time. But exercising restraint is going to be really hard after hearing that. But just now you said touch her hand, right? But we're touching her chest, right? Not her hand, right? So what was that? Earlier text saying touch her hand. But I think I made it. I forgot how you play that mini game. I think it's like you're supposed to click the moment it reaches the green bar or something like that.
さあ先輩、シュレディンガーの小塚ゆいはいかがですか？
I don't know. I know Schrodinger's cat, but not this.
脱がしてみなければわからない。
Man, and we had such a nice vibe going too.
あら嬉しい。いい雰囲気だと感じていただけたなんて、つまりまだ脈はあるということですわね。
Yes, you have a chance, don't worry. Every girl has a chance. Honestly, realistically speaking, I doubt she had any intention of doing anything. She probably just wanted to put on a brave act in front of me. Well, thanks anyway. Forget it. You better get back to sleep or you'll regret it in the morning.
まったく、こんな時くらい鈍いくらいと構いませんのに。
I mean, there are times when I cannot be dictated.
では先輩、おやすみなさいませ。
Yes, oyasumi. Oyasumi, Kozuka. Following a light bow, she climbs her way back up the stairs. I watch until her figure disappears into the darkness, then head back to my own room. And that ends another chapter. I think we're approaching the final chapter already of the common route. I think. Because I know the common route is going to end, is going to culminate in the Halloween festival. And that's where the confession scene is going to happen. Yeah, so is it the time where we're going to organize the Halloween party? If it is, then I know that it is the final chapter. Yeah, it is the final chapter of the common route. We're finally near the end of the common route. Because after that, it'll be the individual girls route, right? And like I said before, I'll be going down Yui's route first. So, okay, let me just do the usual. Not that this really matters, but just to give equal treatment to every girl. Alright, let's begin this final chapter of the common round. I hope everyone's pumped for the Halloween party tomorrow. Also, one last thing, after all the hard work we've done prepping for this event, I want everyone to have as much fun as they can. Make sure nobody gets hurt. Alright, that's all for today. Ijo da. Kai-san, you're dismissed. The end of our Halloween party committee meeting also signals the end of today's student council meeting. Tomorrow's the Halloween party. Every year, on the last Saturday of October, Kenseikan and Misakihama Academy comes together to hold our annual Halloween party. We all know that Halloween falls on October 31st, right? But it's like, well, for their case, they have a whole year on a Saturday, yeah. Akin to a school festival of sorts from an outsider's perspective. However, one big difference between this and the school festival is that all classes are creating their own original Halloween sweets to put on display, so pumpkins and all. Afterwards, and the trick-or-treat here. Afterwards, the students sample the sweets from each class and vote on their favorites in the end. And an intramural sweets festival that bridges the gap in our schools, so to speak. And incidentally, the highest voted creation gets to be sold at a local sweet shop as a limited time product for 1 year. Oh, that's cool. Now that I think about it, this will be the last event for you guys at the Misakiyama Student Council. Wait, seriously? The Halloween party is actually the last Student Council event? It feels like it was just yesterday when y'all were elected.
そう思うとなかなか感慨深いものがありますわね。
But then what about the Christmas party and all that? I guess Christmas party don't have because that falls during their winter break. Yeah, they have a winter break there. So yeah, then Japan's school year is kind of different from most schools. Well, their year starts in April instead of the usual January. Yeah, so their year starts in April and ends in like March. Yeah, so I think if I'm not wrong, in America, for example, their school actually kind of like starts in spring as well, right? Or is it summer? I can't remember. I know their year doesn't start in January as well, if I remember correctly.
先輩とお仕事をご一緒した約半年、とても充実していました。確かに生徒会でまでお兄と顔合わせるのはお腹いっぱいだったけど楽しかったし、引退ってなるとなんか寂しいよね。
Well, I mean, you'll be joining Kenseikan next year, right? You too? The student council elections at Kenseikan take place every year at the start of June, whereas the Misakiyama elections take place in December. Oh, that's very soon. Oh. That explains why their last event is the Halloween event. Because Halloween event is the end of October and yeah, near the end of October. And then their elections take place in December, so then the official handover is like in January or so, right? After the election results are out. Which is why this Halloween party will be Hosoka and Aoba's last big event before they retire. Well, as part of Misakihama, yeah. After that, they join Kenseikan and a new beginning. Tell the other Misakihama student council members who couldn't make it to have a good time tomorrow too, would you?
承知いたしました。最後くらい、皆さんには生徒会の仕事を忘れて、思い出を作っていただこうと思います。
Why everyone is still a bus? You're a member of the Misakihama Student Council too, aren't you?
ですが、私には会長としての責務が。
You should enjoy yourself. If you keep being obstinate, I'm gonna have to use my representative authority to kick you off the job, Kozuka. This is the one thing I can't let slide. I know full well how much pride she takes in her work as Misakihama's student council president. I'm planning to have a blast at party too, you know. As long as it's good, clean fun, no one's going to blame you for enjoying yourself. Yeah, I mean, even the president has fun, you know, has to enjoy herself. After all, the slogan for this year's Halloween party isn't trick or treat. It's trick or smile. Trick or smile, alright.
それさ、言いたいことはわかるんだけど、もうちょっとなんとかなんなかったの？
That sounds really lame, yeah, trick or smile. Duly noted, now shut up! Rubber.
私は好きだから。
What? You love who? Yamabuki, who have been busy organizing some of the documents, suddenly comes dashing over.
好きって言っても、二宮君のことじゃなくてスローガンだからね。
Right, sure. Sure. I mean, yeah, I could tell. But I should just turn bright red and deny even further.
だから、そうじゃなくて。
What are you trying to say? Something seems to be on the tip of her tongue, but she's doing an awfully terribly job of communicating it. Yamabuki's true feelings are usually clear as day, despite how vehemently she denies them.
今のは、本当はね、スローガンじゃなくて。
She actually didn't say. I actually meant to say you. She actually didn't say that. So that translation is a bit wrong right there.
もう、私のバカ。
She just didn't say it. She just said, "Oh, I actually didn't mean the slogan. I mean, then dot dot dot."
どうして素直になれないのよ。
Ultimately, however, she runs from the room, blushing red from head to toe, without saying another word.
副会長、どうしたの？
I mean, she really can't take it anymore. Like, her feelings are really catching up to her. Eventually, she'll be part of the confession scene as well, you know, right? Yeah. I mean, every girl will eventually confess. Yeah, that's before you decide whether to accept the confession or not. I'm sure she's just embarrassed. Okay, so before I continue, just want to let you know what I'm going to do when it comes to the confession scene. If I remember correctly, how the confession scene works is like, now because the hearts, right? Because these hearts determine like which girl you will eventually get the confession from. So in my case, because I'm going for every girl all the same number of hearts, this means that I will get the chance to choose which confession I want to hear, right? Yeah, instead of the girl that you have favored all the way through. So that's a good thing for me, because then if I want to go down another girl's choice, another girl's route, I mean, then I can just switch from that choice. I can just choose the confession scene of the girl that I want to go, whose route I want to go down, right? So it'll be easier for me. But my plan is like, once I've completed a route, for example, then I want to go down another girl's route. Then what I'll do is I will first go through all those like individual girls scene per chapter, like the one you saw at the start of this episode. Yeah, so I'll be compiling all those scenes first before I then go down the confession scene, and that will wrap up like one episode, right, of that girl's route. Yeah, so that's how it's going. This whole playthrough is going to be structured once the common route ends. Right, so that's that, and let's continue. This is just a guess, but she probably wanted to say things for me were genuine. But I've got to get my act together too. After all, there's still things that need to be done for the Halloween party's grand finale event. The lavish dance party in the cafeteria. Oh, there's a dance party, huh? And if I'm going to choose one of the girls to go out with, that would undoubtedly be the best time to do so.
でもユイ、ここはお兄の言う通りバカにならなきゃ損だって。明日はバカになって一緒にはしゃごう。毎日楽しそうなあなたと違って私はそう簡単にはおバカになれませんのよ。
But you have to, yeah, you gotta, you should let loose.
ユイは頑固だな。
She still seems unwilling to yield, however. Now the original Japanese text that Alba says like, why are you so stubborn, basically, yeah. But I like the creativity right here. Listen Alba, I know you're only saying what you think is right. But try to understand. Kosuka isn't you. So don't push her too much, okay, alright?
それはそうだけど。でもユイだってお兄と思い出作りたいでしょ。
Oh yeah, of course she wants to, right?
それはまあきっとしおり姉たちもお兄のこと誘ってくるだろうしな。みんなでいろんなクラスのお菓子食べて楽しいんだろうな。
Why you speak like that, Alba? I want to do size.
なのにユイだけイチャイチャしないの？
Ichaicha. In case you don't know what Ichaicha yet, it's implied that hot romantic action, but basically Ichaicha is saxophone. To be blunt.
そんなのしたいに決まってますわ。ぶっ飛ばしますわよ。
Kosuka stepped! Of course she would. I mean, Ichaicha is like having saxophone. No?
ごめん、分かったから手離して。
She grabbed Alba by the scruff of the neck, throttling her wildly. So these are Kosuka's true colors. Yeah, don't turn her into a yandere, yeah. She has the potential to be a yandere, yeah. It's scary what she hides behind a mask as student contestant.
ですが私にとって二宮先輩は憧れのお方なんです。恋のお相手としてはもちろんですが、先輩は誰も成し得なかったこと、私ですら半信半疑だったことを本当に実現してしまいました。
You mean how I lifted the ban on romance?
はい。なので今はまだ憧れですが、いずれは追いつき追い越したい目標でもありますの。
Nice competition.
もし私を恋人として選んでいただけるのならなおのこと。
Right. Similar to what happened with Yamabuki earlier, hearing Kosuka tell me her feelings that this explicitly makes me happy. But moreover, instead of feeling embarrassed, I feel like I need to give her an answer as soon as I can. Ever since their confessions, the girls must have been both extremely expectant and worried about what I would say.
なので先輩と過ごしたい気持ちはもちろんありますが、生徒会長として最後の務めだからこそその役目を全うする、それが今の私に必要なことだと思いましたの。
She smiles with her usual characteristic determination. Still, I told Alba not to pressure her into going. But is she really going to be okay with this? Romantic feelings aside, I'm honestly flattered to know that I'm someone else's role model. But as a fellow student council president myself, I can only deem this Halloween party a success if everyone enjoys it to the fullest. Kosuka included. That said, I doubt she'll be enjoying herself if she knew I was passing over her. I'll have to give this some thought. Thankfully, it's the day before the party, so the others should still be hanging around on campus somewhere.
IxShe Tell.
So yeah, I want Kosuka to have fun at the party too.
そういうことならもちろん私も協力するよ。
Nice.
私にできることでしたら何でも言ってください。
Alright. Whenever I need advice, Shiori is always the first person I turn to. By sheer luck, she had also been chatting with Koshimizu at that time, so the three of us had decided to put our minds together.
ですが、相談を持ちかけたのが花森さんだったのはちょっと悔しいところですね。
Well, I mean, Shiori is his childhood friend, so... Well, you know, I've always gone to Shiori for advice ever since we were kids. And your boobies. Shiori casually nestles herself against my arm while flaunting a smart expression. This also means that I'm assaulted by the sudden soft sensation of her boobies over the fabric of my blazer. Yeah, Just ignore them.
ねえ、やっぱり私にすればいいんじゃない？
Well, you know my answer soon enough.
近いうちって？
Oh shit. Ah, damn it, I can't ignore them. Okay, back up, your boobies are touching me. Sorry. The more I try to pull away, the tighter the grip of my arm becomes.
初めは嫌？なら離れるけど。
Come on, you can't ask me that, that's not fair, it's real. Shiori acting all touchy-feely with me isn't anything new. It's Zuri means unfair. Rather, I'm the one who's starting to get nervous around her.
二宮さん。
Oh shit, that's Kasumi, don't forget. Ah, sorry, we were in the middle of our conversation, weren't we?
大丈夫です。私はちゃんと分かってますから。
What do you completely understand? Huh? Understand what?
抱きつかれるより抱きつきたいんですよね。
Yes, you said it. No one can say any better. No, it's not.
ほら、花森さんよりもふかふかですよ。
You might as well say they are bigger. Just squeezes the boobies into your arms, then shakes them in my direction.
はじめ、正当防衛って証明してくれる？
Oh, why did you suddenly bring in the police? What exactly are you planning to do to her?
ほらほら、二宮さん、どうぞ。
I told you I'm not gonna do that. Why is everyone making me out to be some kind of boob fetishes? Fetishes. Or I guess that's how you pronounce it. Fetishes. Fetishes.
なるほどね。私も今年で最後やから、二宮くんの言ってることはよくわかるよ。
This is Ayaka's last Halloween party, yeah. For sure, yeah. So...
そういうことなら、うちのモカちゃんが相談に乗っちゃう。
Ask Moka-chan for advice.
お姉ちゃんじゃないの？
While I tried to placate both Shiori and Koshimizu, Yuki-senpai and Moka-chan came strolling to the cafeteria looking for something to drink, after having gorged themselves on the sweets. Yeah, now we have Yuki and Moka here. Apparently some members of her fan club had gifted her a large assortment of sweets to sample before the Halloween party. Don't even need to eat sweets tomorrow, if that's the case. But the quantity was too much for her to eat herself, so she enlisted the help of her sister in order to finish them all. It sounds to me like she does want to have fun. But if she found out that I was worrying about her, it would only make her more stubborn about participating.
多分というか絶対なると思います。
It's reassuring to be able to hear that from someone like Moka-chan who knows Kosuka very well.
でも先輩、どうしてユイのためにそこまでするんですか？
Well, I mean, I want... The thing is, Hajime wants everyone to have fun, right? So... Why?
あ、別に変な意味じゃなくて、もしユイじゃなくてもこんな風に真剣になるのかなってちょっとした興味です。
I wonder if this dialogue is going on because I've been like choosing nothing but nobody but Yui. That's why like the center of focus now is on Yui. Or does this dialogue change if I choose someone else? Yeah, probably not though. I think it's the same throughout. But I can go check it out, you know, after I'm done with Yui's route, then I'll just fast forward and see if there's any new line I've not read. I mean, every visual novel should have the thing about this skip mode, like those texts that you have not read, right? they will not skip, right? The game will not skip, so yeah. On one hand, Yuki-senpai is Mocha-chan's big sister. On the other hand, Yui is one of her best friends. She must be feeling a little conflicted as to who she should be rooting for.
もしかして私たちに気を使ってる？一応そうなるのかな。
Alright, then what about you, Mocha?
いい子すぎて娘にしたい。
Haha. Mocha-chan shrieks, unable to contain her astonishment at being suddenly hugged by Shiori. I know exactly how you feel, Shiori!
先輩まで何言ってるんですか？ダメ。モカちゃんはうちの子だからあげないもんね。お姉ちゃんまで。みんな見てるんだから抱きつかないでよ。
Mocha-chan is such a soothing presence. But Hajime doesn't see her as a lover. You just see her as a little sister. Speaking of soothing, Koshimizu is somewhat similar in that regard.
なるほど。二宮さんも私のここでふかふかしたいんですね。
Yes! Sorry, but no! Can't deny you'd be nice though.
というか抜け駆け禁止。
Can't share now! Although I'm not really one to talk, at this rate the conversation's gonna get derailed again. Anyways, to answer Mocha-chan's question from before, if one of my fellow students wants to enjoy themselves, I would help them think of a way to do it, whether that person is Kozuka or anyone else. That's the long and short of it. Satisfied?
はい。なんというか、先輩らしくて安心しました。
Nice. Her eyes are shining brightly again. The stars in her eyes. I'm curious as to what exactly she meant by that, but either way, it's clear that she intended it as a compliment. Yeah?
でもゆいぽんが自分の口で楽しみたいって言ったなら、二宮くんが誘えばコロッといきそうだけど。
I'm not sure it's that simple.
行くでしょ。大好きな人に誘われて嬉しくないわけないじゃない。
Now it seems like everyone is really seems to be like cheering Hajime on to go after Yui. Even Ayaka is like, hey, you're her crush, remember? Of course she'll be happy if you ask her out. Oh no, but I think what Ayaka means here is in terms of Ayaka's, I mean in terms of Yui's perspective, not Hajime's perspective. But I still feel like it's kind of like linked or something. But I guess I'll find out if let's see what happens if I like choose a different girl all the way instead, right? When I go down the next girl's route, who is most likely going to be Yoshino, yeah?
私だったら迷わずついてくし。
Jerry and the others nod vigorously in agreement.
だから、ほら。
は？
明日一緒に回る人決まってないのよね。誰か誘ってくれないかな。
She tosses her hair back, shooting a purposeful glance in my direction. Right. That's it, I doubt I'll have much in the way of free time tomorrow. But if I do end up with some downtime, I was planning to get in touch with... Well... Actually, I haven't even decided who I want to ask out yet.
というか二宮くん、分かってはいたけど、そんなに忙しいの？
Well, I have to coordinate both the student council and the planning committee. Well, now you're being a contradict because it's like you tell. The thing is, you tell Yui to enjoy herself, but what about you? It seems like you were really busy. I'll mostly be in the student council room, save for a few urgent errands I might have to run. Oh, and there's also that special appearance I'm supposed to make for our first annual Mr. Halloween contest. Mr. Halloween, there's a Mr. Halloween? Okay.
ゲストって二宮くんになったの？
How did you become the special guest though? Yeah, they kind of roped me into doing it. The girls' Miss Kensekan contest is always hosted during the school's annual Christmas party. Oh, so the Miss Kensekan is held Christmas party, then Mr. Kensekan is having party. Hey, but wait, you see, so the school does have an annual Christmas party, but that means the Christmas party is also going to be organized by the student council, right? So what does it mean by? Oh, unless it's like, because we did understand earlier that the Kensekan's student council elections are held every December, right? So by December, I guess they mean like early December before the annual Christmas party. So that means it's like the Christmas party is actually the first event of a student council year. Yeah, so in that case, that makes sense. Given that the girls had this contest, it was decided that the boys would get their own version this year, the Mr. Halloween contest. Also, it's because of the Miss Kensekan, and then there's this, then come up with this Mr. Halloween contest as well. Why is that so surprising though?
だって私ミス県政官ってことでゲストの男子のパートナー役頼まれたんだけど
But you turned it down?
その時はまだ決まってないって言われたから断っちゃった。あら、それはお気の毒に。
That's unfortunate, yeah. But I mean, it's not too late, right? You can still go back to tell them, hey, I changed my mind. Unless someone else has already signed up, then too bad. But still, if they still haven't decided on the special guest, right, for the Miss Kensekan, the special guest stage partner for the Kensekan, Miss Kensekan, then why not?
あんた絶対ざまあみろとか思ってんでしょ。被害妄想ですよ。多分どっちよ。もうお姉ちゃん、すぐ喧嘩腰にならないの？
No. Is Kasumi being Kasumi?
失礼しました。
Okasu-chan's so mature and responsible. But again, but that gives me an idea. If they're still looking for someone to be my stage partner for tomorrow, then maybe Kozuka would work. You want Kozuka to be your stage partner? Would that sound like the confession scene? Question, Yuki-senpai. If you turn down their offer, the next person they would have asked would be the Miss Kensekan runner-up, right? Who is the runner-up?
それは聞いてないけど。
Do you remember who the runner-up was last year?
全く。
Oh, you don't even care who the runner-up is? Okay.
だって下なんて見てもしょうがないじゃない？
Alright, oh sure.
私は常に上を。パーフェクトな可愛さを目指す女なんだから。
Alright, stop trying to act proud here though. It's just the kind of answer I expect from you, senpai. But if she doesn't remember.
確か3年の人だったからもう卒業してるよ。
Oh, that's fine. Then who's the second runner-up? So someone else then. Looks like I'll have to take this up with the planning committee themselves.
ちょっと聞いてる？ちゃんと聞いてますよ。パーフェクトな可愛さを目指すんですよね。
As we're speaking so sarcastically.
あなたに言われるとバカにされてる気がしてならない。
Shit, that was close. Koshimizu took the words right out of my mouth. But you're about to...
どうして急にパートナーのこと？
He was about to say that too.
さっきは乗り気じゃないって言ってたのに。
Right, I didn't. But if my stage partner for tomorrow hasn't been decided yet, I was thinking of nominating Kozuka. She'll be fulfilling her duties as a member of the student council, but also getting to experience something memorable. This way, she and I can be on equal terms, and she won't have to worry. This is going to be our first ever Mr. Halloween contest. After all, we ought to add a bit of flair to the proceedings. Having a girl to be a part of the contest, even just as a guest, would make for a pretty memorable event, don't you think?
先輩、それいい。ありですよ。絶対やりましょう。
I mean, seeing Mocha like this is really like so cute, no? Because Every time I see her eyes, the sparks in her eyes. So cute. Huh?
それで私、何すればいいんですか?
Why? You want to be involved too? Wait, slow down. This is just a suggestion. Nothing's decided yet. I never imagined the mild-mannered Mocha-chan of all people would be the most gung-ho about my plan.
モカちゃんがここまでやる気なのも珍しいし。
Because it involves a plan.
なんかもう一回立候補できる雰囲気じゃなさそうね。
Sorry, I mean, she can still say I changed my mind, right? Right? I mean, it'll be like kind of awkward, yeah, but still, you know. Well, there's still the problem of whether or not my stage partner has already been decided. Yeah, precisely. If it still has not been decided, then Ayaka can still like say, oh, I changed my mind, right? Indifferent to her big sister's misfortune, however, Mocha-chan begins to rack her brains over what costume to make Kozuka wear to the Halloween party. Honestly though, doing this makes it feel a lot more worthwhile. Otherwise, I was just going to be participating grudgingly. Accordingly, I decided to have Mocha-chan lure Kozuka to the courtyard venue tomorrow just before the contest. Oh, interesting. Wana! Trap! If my stage partner has already been chosen by then, I'll just have to trust in Yuki-senpai's judgment and invite her to the Halloween party directly. Now that our plan has been decided, the group parts ways. I quickly pull out my phone to give the planning committee a call.